Hello, how is everybody today? I hope well. It's late here today. It's around 4 p.m. I was out visiting friends and family, and so I just thought I'd get back with you and work on one of these purses real quick. And, and so let's get started. What I wanted to show you, I thought we'd work on this one today. It's pretty cool, huh? And I decided we'd just go with white for this bag. Inside the bag, the lining would be white. Okay. It's kind of an off-white actually. It's kind of a shell color. So, anywho, so, let me think here. It's hot here, just like it is hot everywhere else. I think it said 97. I don't know what the humidity is, but I'm sure it's right up there. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So are you gonna create a little, I have the fan going really high, so I think it's, ouch. Oh, wowie. So I think what I want to do in this one, I want to put a snap in. So I just needed to find the inside of this off-white fabric and get it lined up. So have you decided what you're making for dinner tonight? Well, I know some of you are on the West Coast. It's probably what, 1 o'clock there? Something like that. I think I'm going to make shrimp tacos. I made that the other night and it came out really good, so why not do it again? So I just kind of threw this fabric on here. I don't even know if it's really lined up well. Looks like it's needs to be trimmed. I was been looking at fabric to see what would look nice on here, and I figured why not go with an off-white, so the emphasis of the pattern is the outside of the bag, right? I mean, all it needs is just some lining. So that's what we're doing. We were thinking about possibly going to this Peach Festival, which was in South Carolina today. But it was so hot and very commercialized. And I think it was more geared for kids, you know. So we stayed home instead. Not much you can do when it's hot like this. Yeah, do whatever you're gonna do in the morning, and then in the late afternoon, a lot of times not much gets done. Although my husband is so brave, he'll go out and mow the grass. Okay. So what we're going to do here is I have a box of snaps. See that way or this way. And what we're going to do, since we're working on a lot of silver, I think we're just going to stick with the silver. So you have you have to have these things. These things go on one side of the fabric, and these go on the inside. So you have to have a male and a female. So this is the female, I guess. And you have different sizes. Let's see, is that the male? Okay, so that's the male. And they are magnet. I have quite a bit of them. I had heard about some people can't use magnet snaps in their purses because they might have a pacemaker or something. I don't know. But I guess, I have no clue, but I guess that would be, right? And I think we want to do also a pocket in this one. Let's see. Okay, let's measure this turkey out a little bit. Get approximate size. So we're looking at about almost 12. 12. Let's say 12. Okay, so we're kind of looking for the center. We don't want it. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, huh? Okay, sorry. Keep on thinking you can see me, but you can't see me. Okay, so can you see me there? Okay, so what we're doing here is looking for the center. One way of doing it, you can fold the fabrics in half like this and line up your edges and then just mark it with a pen, with the red ink pen, you know, but it's got to be the iron-off one. I mean, or a regular straight pen, and you can mark it with that, or your center. Or another way you can do it is you can measure it. So let's see what it says, because this fabric isn't cut exactly 12 inches, it's just a little shy from 12, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eighths. So the next one would be 7 or 6. So it's 5 eighths, 5 eighths. Okay, so the middle here is 5 eighths because this is the width. The middle here is 5 eighths because the length is 12 eighths or 11 eighths. So now we also want to figure out, because you have a hemline and your snap is going to be on the inside of the purse. So we don't need this outer side. We only need the inside at this time. So we'll take this off. And then we need to know how far down on this we're going to need to put in this snap. Okay. So we got to figure out the hem line. You got a hem. So the hem, to sew these two together, you're looking at probably, let's see. Oh, let's see, maybe a 1/2 inch. Let me get a better ruler. Where is my rulers? My ruler move. Ugh. Okay, I don't know right now. Guess I, like always, never prepared. Oh, okay, we can use this one. This one will be good. Okay, so I have my center here. And there's a little yellow pin right here at the top. And I have to figure out my hemline, which will be about a 1/2 inch. So you want to go down a 1/2 inch. And then you also have another after you go down a 1/2 inch, then you have to top, stitch it. So that's about 1/8 of an inch. So, and we don't, okay, so let's look at maybe, I could say 1 inch down. Yeah, I guess so. 1 inch down would be good. So what we do here is we take one of these. It's like a little silver, I don't know what it's called, but you put it here on your fabric and you line it up in the center, and then you just mark with your pen like this. See this? You see those two red lines? I hope. Okay. And then you take a seam ripper and you poke through the hole, the bottom of the hole, there's a line. Okay, so the line is that I just made to put this snap in here. Okay. So I don't want to, I need to poke a hole through this fabric. So what I'm going to do is put the seam ripper at the bottom of the hole and then go to the top of the hole, the top of the mark that I just made, and rip it through. You don't want to go any further than that. You don't want to make your hole any bigger than the mark that you put down. So again, I have to do another one. So down at the bottom of the line, the bottom of the red line, put the seam ripper in, just poke it in. Come on. And then up through the top of that line, so it goes down and then back up to the top of the line, like this. And then I'm going to rip that through. Just that red spot, just that little line that I put in, and it's probably about 1/8 of an inch. You just want to rip through that. Okay, perfect. Now, what I forgot to do, let me get it. I hope I can find it. You need some reinforcement fabric to put in the back of this fabric, because the fabric is kind of flimsy, and you know, when you work your snaps back and forth, the snaps will break loose because there's no support. So let me see, do I have any anything around here I can use. You can use interfacing. I'll use some of this. Here's some interfacing I can use. It's not the iron-on, which is fine, but I'm just gonna cut a little piece off, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this little silver shield that has 3 holes, and you just center it, and you just draw a red line in each one that, I mean, you can do the center. There's two lines that go this way, and then there's a circle in the middle. Okay? So there again, I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. But we just want to do the same thing. You go at the bottom of the red mark, push your seam ripper in, go to the top like this, and rip through. Now what this is going to do, it's going to give this snap some reinforcement. So when I put the snap on, it'll have some stability. And this is going to be going on the inside, ow, nothing like poking yourself, of the fabric, like this, see? All right? And it's going to go back here on top of that reinforcement. Now, what I need to do, and how do we want to make this? Let's see. Do we want to put the on there? Let's see. How do we do a snap? So when you think about putting in a snap on your purse, does the male portion of the snap go on the front side and then the female is the back, or is it the back going to the female, to the front? I don't think I have a person here that has a snap on it that I can actually figure out how to do it. But I'm trying to, in my mind, if I'm holding a purse and I want to snap it, I think that this should be on the front. The male should be on the front. So let's put the female snap, which is the one with the hole in the center, like that, is the female. So we'll put that here. And then you put the little interfacing over. See, what it has is these little lines, these little metal pieces that go through those holes I just made. And then you put this on those holes. And you just place it right there on those holes. See? So you just put it right there. And then you just push them down. Push the fabric in, push the interfacing down, and then you just push these little doohickeys down like how the wings of a butterfly lay down flat. That's what you're doing with these. Just like that. See? And this is your snap. Now remember, when you put a snap on, you don't want to get it real close to the top, because we still have to sew the 2 bags together, and then we're going to do a top stitch. So if it's too close to the top, it's going to make it very hard to do that top stitch. I know from experience. Okay, so the next one, you go to the other side, the inside of the other bag, and you do the same thing. And what we'll do is we will take the fabric, fold it over to find your center, and put a pin in it, like that, like so. And then we will do it again. Where's the little thingy? Did I lose it? Oh, there it is. So we do it again, and this time we want to make sure we measured how far this one is down, so we can get them to line up perfectly. Okay, so it's about 1 inch where this little mark is right there. So we'll just put it right there. Is that right? Okay. That. Put your little, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's called a washer. Maybe it's a washer. I don't know. I'm going to lay that right over the needle where I marked that spot. Mark my 2 lines in that washer there. Make sure this is nice and even. So it's about 1/4 inch, I think. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it's a 1/4 inch line that you mark inside this little washer here. So there's a line, there's a hole, a 1/4 inch hole on each side of this washer. And that's where you draw your lines to cut. So put this, you put the seam ripper in at the bottom of the hole, then at the top of the line, and you push through. And it just cuts that fabric on that red line. And again, the other one. Push through. There we go. Got it. Now we got to use that fabric again. Where did I put it? That's not it. Oh, it's over here. Blue over here. Fan is making me, my allergies come out again. When I came up here, it was really hot because we were gone. Guess I need to clean off my fan blades and stuff. Take a day off and do some cleaning in here. Okay. Okay, so I'm using this interfacing again and making a hole in there. Okay. So Don't go anywhere. Stay here. Okay, so I'm going to push this one. This is the male, and I'm pushing it through the fabric. Like that, see? And then we put this interfacing over those little 2 prongs and those 2 holes that we made. And then we put this washer on top of it, like that. Just like that. And this little interfacing will help make this washer and everything have more stability, and hopefully it won't rip through. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's see. There we are. So it works. Okay, so that's what you have to do first before you're going to put your purse together. That's another step, a new one that you just learned. Okay, so now I'll put it up here because you can't see down there. Keep on forgetting that you're up here and not down there. Okay, so now let's put on a pocket. So maybe we should use the same fabric for the pocket. Let me see what we have here. Excuse me for reaching. That's not so great, is it? What size pocket do we want? All right, I gotta find that fabric. I'm gonna put this here so I don't know where I put it. Okay, that's it. All right. Pockets, you can kind of just guess. That's what I do. And they're quite easy to do, which is good. What I haven't done before, I'm not going to do it this time because I don't know, I haven't figured it out, but there is a way, excuse me, there is a way to make a hidden zipper. You've probably seen that in some purses, like, you know, you'll just have a zipper, like, you know, you have your fabric and then you just see a zipper, and then when you open it, there's a hidden pocket in there. I've seen that done, I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so to make a pocket, you want to put the right sides together, and we're going to sew it down, just like we did the last one. Let's see if it'll fit in here good. And when you put the pocket in, you want to put the pocket in the bag. I was going to say against your body. Yeah, it would be against your body. But in this case, I mean, this could be front or back, whichever way you're holding it. So I'm just going to put it where the female is, snap, and that's where I'm going to mount it. But whoever owns the purse, it doesn't matter where, however she's going to wear this or hold where, well, I don't know, you're not really wearing it, but you just have it draped over your body, right? Like my purse, I have one of, I'll show you what it looks like. It is not totally like, I mean, it's the exact same purse, just a different color. So this is my purse. This is my runaround purse, but this is a crossbody bag, and it's got zippers, of course, here, and then it has a zipper here. And this is kind of like a hidden zipper in a sense. But the hidden zipper I'm talking about would go like on the back of a bag, and it wouldn't be all the way across. It would be maybe 3 inches, maybe 4 inches long, and it'd be just like right here. Anyway, those are bags I make. I think you've seen them. I need to make a couple more, so we'll do that another time. I need to get that order done. She just told me, she said, oh, I don't need it until, you know, close to Christmas, so I kind of just put it off. So, anyway, all right, let's get this sewed together.